coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you for us? So why the rest now stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids get poor. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people. I hate to say you not no love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. You going to change things. But we not seeing changes. Conversations you made you and your rescue team. Stay, we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will have drama 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 drama. I leave you all sama 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 sama. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will have drama 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 drama. I leave you all sama 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 sama. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will have drama 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 drama. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people the rescue. You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. Conversations you made you and your rescue team. Stay, we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, it's a rescue. just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9.
You not give him the people what they want.
This is the radio station
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people
for the ordinary people. There are too many things happening in our country we intend to talk about.
we not seeing changes.
Of course,
You
too many things we will talk about.
stay. We not seeing changes.
The Liberian Republic is becoming so interesting by the day.
You downsizing,
Too many
now on the top of the Liberian.
too many strange things happening.
Downsizing, you wish
A lot of comical issues happening in the country.
people suffering.
This is the country you and I have.
Give the rescue now.
The Republic
Rescue team, I say.
is gradually getting messy by the day.
I wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue?
Breaking news:
You not give him the people what they want.
the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency is
You not give him the people.
still in the news.
You give the rescue.
The DEA authorities made us understand that they have arrested 6 individuals
You say you are going to change.
in connection to the $19 million drug situation at the airport.
Where you and your rescue team.
The funny part of it,
Stay. We not seeing changes.
the most interesting part of it,
Into two. CDC and
the DEA men did not even call a single individual name.
you haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian.
They are unable.
You downsizing. You wish haunting.
They were unable, as a matter of fact, to call an individual.
Tell me who you rather give the rescue now.
Not a single suspect has been named.
She's a rescue.
Okay?
I just wanna ask you one.
Not a single suspect has been named by the Drug Enforcement Agency of our country.
What they want, then you say you give the rescue.
This is raising a lot of questions in the different corridors,
But they're not like you.
including the House of Representatives. The Honorable Mohammed Breach Menza of Bond County has raised a particular concern on the floor of the legislature concerning the report that was done by the DEA informing the Liberian people that they arrested 6 individuals but unable to tell us the names of those individuals. Nobody foolish here. We have been told, it has been alleged, and I'm going to go further. It has been alleged that the Drug Enforcement Agency authorities are trying to grab, they're trying to mix the whole situation up.
Now who you give the rescue?
We are told they're trying to find, folks who will purport themselves to be the traffickers.
Let me ask
This is in an attempt, according to our information.
like you.
We've been told, according to our information, that it has been alleged.
Now give him the people what they want.
It has been alleged that the DEA authorities are trying to find people
The rescue. The people say not like you.
who will purport to be the drug traffickers.
Say you are going to change things.
What does that mean?
But we not seeing changes.
What is it?
Promises you made, you and your rescue team.
In plain, simple Liberian English,
Not seeing changes.
they will find some men who are to say that they're the one who was selling the drugs.
Unity party, they can't come.
Because the real truth is, they now won't call the real men who they catch with the drugs.
Now on the top of the Liberian.
The real men who get the drug, they now won't call their names.
You wish haunting.
And so our sources,
But the Liberian people suffering.
who we cannot disclose due to confidentiality,
I said,
made us to understand that it has been alleged
I just wanna ask you one question.
that the DEA authorities are allegedly trying to find folks who will agree to be the traffickers
Then you say you give the rest.
for the sole purpose of preserving the identity of the real traffickers.
They're not like you. That's what I'm.
This is how troubling the intel is. It has been alleged. We will do everything possible to independently verify what this allegation is all about. But until then, the DEA told us that they have arrested 6 persons, but they did not even tell us the name of a single individual of the 6 that they arrested. You already said the guys are in your custody. You said the guys were arrested in the custody of the DEA, but you're not able to call their name. How come the guys in your custody you can't call their name? At least if they were at large,
just want to ask you one question.
Then you could say we'll not call their names so that they cannot find shelter somewhere.
The people what they want.
So that community people cannot, do some mob justice on them or so forth.
Like you.
But these are people who are in your custody. So how come you got people under your control and you are refusing to let us know who they are? The story is not clear. We're going to talk more about it.
Like you.
A lot of issues going to be discussed about this particular situation.
To change things, but we're not seeing changes.
Interestingly, I came across a video where a supporter of the government, a supporter of Joe Baka administration, is on Facebook, seeing live on Facebook,
You wish haunting, now on the top of the
provoking Liberian citizens.
You wish
A supporter of the government is provoking Liberian citizens, telling people you put your hand between your legs, you do the one, you do the one.
you and your rescue team, I said.
And you complain and say country high, country this, country that.
I just want to ask you one question.
We're going to play the video.
The rescue.
When I saw the video, I became very, very concerned
People what they want.
that why would a supporter of the government decide to make mockery out of the Liberian people?
The people say not like you.
All of these issues plus many more, including our ultimatum to the Drug Enforcement Agency, will form the basis of today's presentation. And like I said yesterday, we are hoping that you will extend an invitation to the caretakers of the DEA, Colonel Tapper and his man Biago. We are hoping the both of them will tune up their radio, keep the volumes way high up. Keep the volumes way high up. There are more information we will need from them. We need them to answer some of the questions we'll be posting openly. Some of the questions we'll be asking on this public medium.
You not give him the people what they
And
want.
so that they tell us exactly what is the status of our country.
Ask you, Mr.
What is the status of the drug situation? Because the information so far
You say you are going to change things.
is something we cannot live by.
Promises you
Too many feature issues surrounding it.
stay.
But again,
Not seeing changes.
we're going to have a whole conversation
Into two. See,
on all of these issues making the news in the Republic.
you downsizing.
We will take a break. When we come back, we bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia,
People suffering.
Win Liberia,
You wish haunting.
and of course, Tip Me Liberia.
People suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now.
The Win Liberia cash giveaway is on.
It's a rescue.
Like I said, the more you guys play, the more we reintroduce the rice.
Question now who you give the rescue.
The more we reintroduce the television, the fan,
Give him the people what they want.
the rice cooker, the percolator,
Let me ask you.
the pressing iron,
The people say now.
and different materials. The more you play, the better your chances are. When you dial *255 *1 hash, that happens to be the code of those who are playing using Lone Star Cell. And of course, the orange money users can dial *255 *6 hash. Too many things happening in the country. We will talk it, we will discuss it, we will analyze it, and of course, we'll give you the opportunity to call in and make your input. My name is Kain, Alexa Vanja Colley, and Jaron Roosevelt. From all indication, will not be on the show today.
I just want to ask you one question.
And so it's going to be a solo drive, a lone presentation
Give him the people what they want.
right here on 87.9.
Let me ask
We take a break to be right back.
rescue. The people say not like you.
Let's stop in crime for all of our crime stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stop in crime for all of our.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stop in crime for all of our. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stop in crime for all of our.
Okay. Crime Stoppers Liberia, and of course, Win Liberia happens to be our sponsor. So, like I said, in the coming days, Win Liberia will be giving a lot of different prizes, ranging from bag of rice to the provision of electric kettle, the percolator, like we say, there will be percolators giving out. There will be electric iron, pressing iron. There will be fan, rechargeable fan for your rooms. There will be rice. We're gonna introduce the TV, the television. Like the folks will say, they want to make it longer. And there are other big prices that we'll be offering on the radio, on this platform and other platforms on the radio. With the Win Liberia cash giveaway, it's just simple. And anytime you play, you are qualified automatically for all of those different prizes, and that's what it is. So it is star 255 star hatch for those of you who are on Lone Star Cell, MTN Grilled, and for those of you who are playing using Orange Money, you can dial star 255 star 6 hatch. It's just 50 Liberian dollars to play. And when you're lucky, you could be a TV owner in the coming days. Or better still, on today, you could win 2,500 to 10,000 Liberian dollars. So anytime you play, you are a potential winner. So from the day this thing started on the radio, anytime you play, you are a potential winner. Anytime they're doing the rest draw, there is a possibility your name will be there. When they're doing the TV draw, there is a possibility your name will be there. When they're doing the ticket toll, the different prices, even the cash prices, it is possible your name will be there. Those who are winning, they ain't got horn on their heads. Once you play and your luck is there, when you're lucky, it is a game of chance. Lucky Shango, lucky ticket. It depends on how well you play. The more you play, the better your chances are to win, and so forth. So star 25 for star 1 hatch, or better still, star 25 for star 6 hatch. These are the codes to play for Lone Star and Orange. And so we're going to be talking the rest of the issues. We'll not have the time to talk about the codes issue, and that's why we are talking more about it at about this time. So while the show is on, we'll be paying people some money behind the scene. There are some people who are receiving their money already. Those who are playing and winning, they are receiving their money. We do not have the luxury of time to keep calling people back to back. Yeah, so if you're a part of those who are winning, 2 or 3 persons, if you're part of those who are already winning, once you receive your money, call us back on the same number that will be paying your money. Let us know who you are. Let know where you play from. Let know how much you receive. Whether you receive 2,005, you receive 5,000, or you receive $10,000. It is very easy to play and very easy to win. Star 255 star 1 hatch Lone Star, and star 255 star 6 hatch, which is Orange Money. Very easy. The more you play, the better. And the better your chances are to win on the platform. Let's see. Maybe before we go take calls, we could start to call some of the winners, who are playing. And if in case you do not win the money, like I said, the rice is available, the oil available. Different prices available, including televisions. There's a possibility you could be a winner of the televisions in the coming days, right here on 87.9. My name is Kai. Like I said, this is Freedom Radio Liberia on 87.9. So there is a whole lot happening in the country that we will talk about today. Plenty things happening in the country. But before I proceed, let me say this to all of us in this country. You see, the place the country reached now, it is no longer about political party. The place Liberia has reached, it is no longer about political party. And let me talk in simple English so our Liberian people will hear it. They play what the country air nana. In our CDC Bene, in our Unity Party business. If all are not careful, they find the country what we have in the country with sport. If we are not careful, this beautiful place we knew to be our home, this beautiful place that we all see as our common denominator, is going to get damaged right before our eyes, and there'll be nothing we will do about it to revive it. That is how terrible the situation is. The country Your country, our country, Liberia, is in reverse. There is a need that all of us, regardless of our political affiliation and what we believe divinity to be, whether we are Christians or Muslims or whatsoever, there is a need that we put aside our different political, religious, tribal affiliations, and think about this country. The country going down, my people. The country is retrogressing. It's getting dangerous. The things that I heard today, the things I heard about that drug case, you pray for the country. Those of you who can pray, those of you who can still pray, you pray for the country. The things that we know, the things that they told us, your country, you better pray. You better pray for this country. No, you better pray for your country, Liberia. The country is terribly retrogressing. The other people, if this country is going to retrogress to the point of to a level where we're not going to have it, to the level where the country will be beyond recognition, it's going to affect all of us. And that's why I'm not going to be political about the situation. I'm not going to be we're going to engage this conversation from an objective perspective. The country is bleeding. The country ain't okay. I feel sad for my country, Liberia, every day. The laws are being disregarded. Integrity institutions are being made to turn to bootlickers, sycophants. The three branches of government of our country, particularly the legislature, has already capitulated to the whims and caprices of the executive. Today, the president gets whatever he wants at the legislature. Today, the president can decide and say the lawmakers should dance with no share on them. They will do it. That is to what extent the country has. I mean, that's to what extent we are as a country. And when I say the lawmakers will do, I don't literally mean all of them in their 103. There are some men and women of integrity at the legislature who will refuse. But because the House is a body that operates on a majority basis, if the president decides for other than to wear green t-shirt tomorrow, they will wear. That's how sad. That's how pathetic the situation is. That's how concerning it is. Interestingly, we are praying that the judiciary will not get deeply involved with this particular political sycophancy and patronage. Because there are rumors, there are information about the judiciary also from the lower courts, from the different wings of the temple of justice. We have been told that gradually the executive branch of government is gradually making her way to the courts to control the courts the way they are controlling the legislature. That is not democracy. No. When the executive branch of government is proven to be so powerful than the rest of the other branches, that's not democracy. The essence of democracy is for check and balance to be in place. The lawmakers have their responsibilities. The judges and the judiciary got their own responsibility on one hand. The lawmakers and the legislature got their own responsibilities. They are equal. Branches of government, very equal. And that's why they have to coordinate. The speaker heads the legislature. The chief justice heads the judiciary. The president is the head of the executive. These are three branches of the Liberian government that are supposed to coordinate. One branch should not have absolute power over the other. One branch should not misuse their constitutional authority to decide for the other branch. What we are witnessing in this country is troubling. And the drug issue today is of no exception. You pray for the country. The things that we know about the drugs issue. The things that we know about the drug issue. We even ought to say 5%. As hard as it, as sad as it is, we not even ought to say 10% of what we know. That's how terrible the situation is. But we'll have a conversation on it. Today, I took it upon myself to listen. We follow partly deliberations at the legislature, where the Liberian House of Representatives had a conversation with, they had a conversation on the issue of the arrivals in the National Airport drugs. But before we begin with the legislature, today we heard the head of the DEA telling us that they have arrested 6 individuals in connection to the drug situation at the airport. Who are the 6 individuals? 198 plates. 198 compressed packages of cocaine, high-grade cocaine. Was intercepted at the airport. The DA is telling you and I that they were able to arrest 6 individuals. But guess what? They're not able to tell us the identity of just one person out of the 6 that he arrested. They're telling us that they are unable to tell us just one individual of the 6. And you say you arrested 6 person, just tell one person name. The DEA, our drug enforcement agency in the Republic of Liberia, is unable to tell us just one out of the 6 that you say you arrested. Just tell one person name. Just tell one person name. Tell us one person name. The thing is so glaring to the point where nobody need to tell you that the drug enforcement agency of our country is hiding something. Kono tape and Biago. I can't find the full name because yeah, they are joking with their names. We can't find their full names. Kono tape and Biago. Drug enforcement agency. Hold on, I can't find their full names. I can't find their full name. These people are telling us that they arrested 6 individuals in connection to the drugs, but they not call one person name. No. Fitzgerald T.M. Biago is the officer in charge. Fitzgerald Biago is the officer in charge. Colonel Fitzgerald T.M. Biago is the officer in charge of the DEA. His deputy is Colonel Ernest T. Tappet. I wouldn't even call them Biago and Tappet. So let me call their names today. Because I'm told that our foreign mission, all the foreign mission in this country, from the EU to the US Embassy, the folks are listening, they're following the radio. In fact, they listen every time. Their political affairs department got people who are assigned to the most listened to shows in the country. And of course, this afternoon program is the most followed afternoon program in the Republic of Liberia. The biggest afternoon show in the country that you want. Don't take my voice for it. When you're driving your car, lower the windshield and be listening to the taxi, then we're passing by you, the keke, then we're passing by you. You will hear after every 10 taxi, you will check 7 or 8 playing Freedom Hub right now. That one, you don't gotta go find any. You don't gotta go do no survey, no research. Just put your car windshield down and be driving through. Now I won't tell you how many people are in the marketplaces and how many people got the show on BB speakers in the community. I don't want to tell you. So the embassy, the U.S. embassy, following the show. All of the big embassies you can think about in the Republic, they're following the show. Fitzgerald T.M. Biago and your man NST Tappet. How can the both of you tell us that you got 6 individuals in your custody in connection to the drug issue, but you cannot call one person name? The Liberian people looking foolish to you. Biago, Tappet. The Liberian people looking foolish to you. No, wait. You guys see the Liberian people to be fools? Do you think we are foolish in this country, right? Colonel NST Biago, Colonel NST Tappet and Fitzgerald Biago, do you think we are fools in this country? Is that what you think?
This issue is very important to my colleagues. A few months back, I could say over here, a female was arrested with drugs, and the picture ran away from the airport was being printed everywhere, and the name was flagged up. Today, we have a consignment of drugs. Let me give you a picture of the scenario. I was at the airport on Monday. These drugs that we're talking about here is not that it was coming in the country. It was in the country, it was being cargo to ship on Brussels. This is the picture. The drugs were here and they are made with cargo to go on Brussels to leave the country. So if you will even got hospital, stay here. Then the DA come to us. It's almost more than 72 hours. The person that carried the drug, they arrested the person right there. And they gave them the link of the people that brought it and the people, the place they're sending it. And they come and tell us they stay investigating. They can't leave the person.
Okay. This is a concern being raised by Representative Moima Bridge Menza of Bond County. She's a lawmaker. Imagine how angry she is. And that's how mad I am. I'm very angry. No, I'm not angry because the drug was arrested or so forth. I'm angry because the DEA authorities are considering Liberians to be fools. To think we are foolish in this country. That's why I'm angry.
They can't leave the person. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. The person that carried the drug, they arrested the person right there. And they gave them the link of the people that brought it and the people, the place they sending it. And they come and tell us they stay investigating. They can't leave the person. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. We can't consider it. Discipline area. Mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to us and tell us who are the billions again that behind the thing that they conceiving it.
Can you imagine? The lawmaker is even joining us to ask that these people should come and tell us who are the big hands behind this thing for which they do not want to call the names of the quote-unquote 6th person they arrested. Is Fitzgerald Biago thinking that we crazy in the country, that we fools, that we do not know who we are? Do they actually think that Liberians are this gullible? That you wake up one day and just say something and we grab it? This is Representative Mama Bridge Menza, a lawmaker, a representative of the people, standing up, a mother. I may have had some other issues, disagreement with some of her activities at the legislature. On this matter, she's on point. She's on point. She's been clear with it. How dare you say you arrested 6 individuals in connection to this whole $19 million drugs, cocaine, that was destined to have gone to Europe through Essence Brussels Airline. You heard the lady? You heard the representative? She said this drug did not come from outside. None said the plane pulled it down, they were bringing it to Liberia. She said the drug was leaving Liberia to go to Europe. It means they took the drug from a warehouse. There is a possibility that some kind of horse in the country get plenty of drugs in it. And they were just shipping a small God move from beyond them on that fateful Monday. Listen to her.
They with cargo to go on Brussels to leave the country. So if we even got hospital, stay here. Then the DA come to us. It's almost more than 72 hours. The person that carried the drug, they arrested the person right there. And they gave them the link of the people that brought it and the people, the place they sending it. And they come and tell us they stay investigating. They can't leave the person. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. We can't consider it. Discipline area. Mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to us and tell us who are the billions again that behind the thing that they conceiving it. This particular thing, they must be made to sit here to us. Mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to us and tell us who are the billions again that behind the thing that they.
So you heard? You say they should be made to come and tell the Liberian people who are the big hands, who are the big hands behind the whole drug issue that the DA is afraid. Who you think the DA will be afraid of? No, now you listen to me. You listen to me. Who do you think the DA guys will be afraid of? For which they do not want to call the names of the suspects. That KOK will be afraid of, for which they do not want to call the names of the suspects. You think when our man Wata Kumba, who is sitting down in Chikizu Factory Market, you think they will be afraid of man Wata Kumba? And they will not call her name or call her name to say, oh, are you bringing it? Do you think the DA would have been mute on the situation? They're going to turn the bubble. In our Peter Toe, the consignee, The reason the DEA is quiet is because the individual and individuals connected to those drugs are people who are above them. And let him tell us it's not true. Let him tell us it is not true. You heard the lawmaker. It has been over 72 hours, and the Republic of Liberia cannot name a single suspect. And Fitzgerald is telling you and I that he got 6 persons in custody. Oh, when you got to put in your custody, why are you refusing to give their identity? At least you already. The good thing with a drug is a non-bailable offense, especially at that level. $19 million US level, it's non-bailable. So even if the guys you arrested were the real drug law, the ringleaders, even when they are Mexicans, Uruguayans, or whoever, our person facilities are protected. Gregory Comer can send some men there to go beef up the security. Their identities should still come out. But the truth of the matter is, they know the real progenitors. They know who sent up beginner to do the shipment. They know the beginner finna giving a call, say, oh, proud, so proud send you. That so person send you. And they know the person who sent them got some kind of political control over them. Some kind of way. And I want Biago and Tape playing fun out of the bring people and thinking that we are foolish. Thinking that we do not have senses. I mean, how do these people see Liberians to be? For God in heaven's sake. Fitzgerald Biago, Colonel Ernest T. Tape, the both of you were placed in charge of the DEA. You are placed in charge of an institution that is supposed to make sure that our young children are not losing their lives to narcotic substances. The future of this country was placed in your hand to secure, to keep this country off drugs. Young children are dying on a daily basis. Your predecessors made us to understand. Fadiga and A.B. Croman told us that in addition to Cooch, Zombie came to this country. Solar Panel came to this country. Spark and Dark came to this country. Today, cocaine has entered the country. And you are shielding the names of those who are involved? You're shooting the names of those who are involved? There is no security reason associated with that thing. Nothing. Nothing other than you trying to preserve the identity of some top official. Some top guy in the country. Nothing more. You're trying to secure the interest of some top guy in the country. Nothing more than that. Hold on, let me take a quick break.
If you see I don't keep it, my part of it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. Okay,
we are back. Don't worry. That call was very important. Don't worry, not DEA, man. They're not able to come and say they're not able. Now listen. Let me say this to you. You say you arrested 5 persons. 6. By the way. And you are not able to tell us a single person? And just so you know, and thankfully the Americans are listening. The good thing is the Americans are listening. I know I have it on good solid records that the Americans are listening. All of the embassies in this country, they're listening. I have it on solid records that they're listening. Let me say this to you, all of you at the DEA and the rest of the Liberian government officials. If you think you can jeopardize the safety of the Liberian people and the future of the young people in this country by making this place a hub for drug trafficking, you are lying. It is being alleged. It is being alleged that the reason why you are refusing to disclose the identity of those you arrested is because you want to find a new set of people who you will coach and frame and say, oh, my man, y'all going out there to say that y'all don't want to carry it and we'll arrest y'all or do the one. After a few times, like Rempo can get told, won't do 2-3 weeks, we'll free your care out of the country, we'll get your money. You know, y'all go sit down, don't can you come back, quietly or chill. It has been alleged that in an effort to preserve the true identity of the real culprits, you are trying to look for people who will purport, who will pretend, who will act like that they're the one who are carrying the drugs. Because you don't want the real people to be exposed. If the real people are exposed, it will be a political blow to the system. There will be political consequences. Because the individuals connected to the whole drug team, they are not ordinary people. They are not ordinary people. Oh, no, they are not ordinary people. They are not. They are not ordinary people. Biago, DA, what put Quita picture up, quick. Everybody knew Quita. She was in her wet blouse. They seen DA that plays bucket raw in the pickup and passing it around for $40 opium. $40 opium, wait, man, you're smoking. What bucket raw do with $40 opium to say inside him doing business with him? You're just smoking it for your own recreation. You place him in the pickup. You took live camera to a horse for $40 opium, $19 million US cocaine, and you cannot tell us the identity of one of the people you arrested? Don't make me to believe that the thing we are being told. Don't make me believe that the thing that people are telling us, say, you guys are allegedly trying to put people in a position where they will claim to be the culprits. Don't make me believe it. Because it is taking too long. Over 72 hours, you are not telling us who you arrested. It's making us to believe that you are planning, according to what we are told, it's making us to believe that you are allegedly trying to get brand new people who will purport to be the exporters. You know, you carry to the court, put in corner, take the picture with them, carry subbies. In the neck, get black card there, and put it in the black card. Get in the one hotel, like, bro, put some get in the hotel with them, put liquor there, put some money there, different thing in the neck, get in Sierra pass through the border, get in Freetown, they fly from Freetown, they go to that one country, they be there all 10 years. We have to say they insult you, all the way in some other country. It has been alleged that that's why you guys are planning, and that's why you are refusing to tell us the identity, to give us the identity of the individuals. We would need foreign investigators to join. And that's why I'm proud that the U.S. Embassy in Liberia following the conversation. And they are also following the DEA operation. We would need foreign investigators to join. We would need foreign investigators to join the investigation. The investigators should ensure that the Monday edition of the CCTV footage from the airport, where those 6 individuals were arrested, or the particular point of arrest, everything related to the arrest of those consignment and this and that, we will need the videos to match those individuals who were arrested on the scene with the so-called human being who, after 3, 4, 5 days, you'll be bringing forth as the suspects. We're not crazy. We're not crazy in the country. The day I arrested the drugs to the airport, there is a raw video evidence that you cannot distort. You can bring any technician in the country, you can distort that video. Every video got your own personal ID. Every video got your own personal ID and personal digital properties. You can't distort it. So when you can't line up 6 individuals here, you will go bring a video where you arrested the drugs to the airport, and you will bring all the individuals who are arrested with the drugs, then we match their faces and their bodies with the 6 people who you line up with us, in front of us. Because we got the intel. People from the same DEA to us say, y'all gotta be careful. They are allegedly trying to do SYZ. Listen to Representative Mama Beach Menza. Listen to her. Listen to the lawmaker. Listen to the madam.
It was coming in the country. It was in the country. It was being cargo to ship on Brussels. This is the picture. The drugs were here, and they are made it with cargo to go on Brussels to leave the country. So we even got hospital. Stay here. Then the DA come to us. It's almost more than 72 hours. The person that carried the drug, they arrested the person right there. And they gave them the link of the people that brought it and the people at the place they sending it. And they come and tell us they stay investigating. They can't leave the person. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. We can't consider it. This plenary, mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to talk and tell us who are the beings again that behind the thing that they concealing it. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. We can't consider it. This plenary, mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to talk and tell us who are the beings again that behind the thing that they concealing it from the Liberian.
Okay. Who are they? The lawmaker is asking who are the big hands behind the drug for which the DEA concealing the information from the Liberian people. Vejera T.M. Biago. Connor Vejera T.M. Biago. Connor N.S.T. Tape. Caretakers. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. You tell us. Oh no, you guys got to tell us. Who's in charge? Are you taking instruction from your oath, from your security oath, or you are taking instruction from politicians? The DA should tell us who is responsible for the drug. If that journalist's son were bringing the drugs to the country, tell the name of the journalist's son. Let name and shame he and his father, who is a journalist. If a motorcyclist son is the one bringing the drugs to the country and shipping it out of the country, spoiling Liberian name, your name and shame the motorcyclist son. Let name and shame his pa, who is a motorcyclist, and he said, if a teacher son do the same thing. If a lawmaker child bringing the drugs to the country for which you are scared to call his name so that his pa, who is senator or representative, will not dismiss you, call his name, the Liberian people will stand with you. Vejera T.M. Biago and your man N.S.T. Tape, this message for y'all. Why are you allowing lawmakers to hold your hand behind the scene? To make you act outside of your professional operation? If a vice president's son is involved with a drugs issue, name and shame him. Let name and shame his pa, let name and shame him. If the man who brought the drugs to export it out of our country through the airport to go to London, if the president's son, name the president's son, let know. If the son of the speaker, let know. Why are you concealing the information? If a pastor child, let us know the pastor and his child. No, let us know the pastor and his child. If a market woman child bringing the drugs to the country for which the country needs spoiling, let us know. Let deal with a man who's selling the market and let deal with it. But you cannot tell us that after 72 hours, You can call one suspect because you know the Pekin they can be executing for people cheering, escorting people cheering goose. Well, go put on the plane, you come back. So you caught the Pekin, the Pekin is scared of trouble. So Pekin off the time say, oh, bro, not me, I can't get it. Bro, you say no, say not me, I can't get it. I cheat, get it. I cheating, I escorting so. Oh, because you know the chief name, you know who named the Pekin call, and so you can't expose the Pekin because you know when you put the Pekin on camera, the Pekin will talk. Part of the reason why Biago and man Tape anyone put the Pekin on camera, anyone show us who the Pekin are, is because when you expose the Pekin faces to the camera, they will talk. And when they talk, the name they are protecting, the name will come out. And that's a shame. And a part of the government? Government afraid of anybody? Hello? Government afraid of anybody? Government afraid of herself. If you in government, you only afraid of your boss man. So Biago won't tell me you're afraid of people who honor him. Tape won't tell me you're afraid of people who honor him. The both of them will only be afraid of people who are above them. So who are the people who are above Biago and Tape? That who then? Who then stopping your? Who then holding your hand? That the police director? That the NSA director? That the justice minister? That the speaker? That the vice president? That the president? Who above you guys for which you are not disclosing the suspect to the Liberian people? Let us know. We want to know. We want to know who are the guys. When your thing was foolish. Your thing was foolish in the country. You know how drugs killing people cheering in the country? Look at the old woman. Look at another old woman is crying for what drugs did to her son.
In all the towns they gash my son, they quantity in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you gash my son. They in all the towns they gash my son, they quantity in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass, they tell us you get 6 person giving a need, call a need. We care who they can be. Fuck for 24 hours. We didn't sweat. We didn't suffer. We don't come in one time because they come in. Just because I see. No way. In all the towns they gash my son. They quantity in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass, they tell us you get 6 person giving a need, call a need. We care who they call for 24 hours. We didn't sweat, we didn't suffer. We don't come in one time because they come in, just because I see. No way. In all the towns they gash. In all the towns they gash my son. They quantity in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass, they tell us you get 6 person giving a need, call a need. We care who they can be, call a for 24 hours. We didn't sweat, we didn't suffer. We don't come in one time because they come in, just because I see. No way. In all the towns they gash. In all the towns they gash my son. They quantity in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass, they tell us you get 6 person giving a need, call a need. We care who they can. Fuck for 24 hours. We didn't sweat, we didn't suffer. We don't come in one time because they come in, just because I see. No way. In all the towns they gash. In all the towns they gash my son. They quantity in business.
Yeah, you listen. This is an elderly old man in the country. And by the way, she voted for the government. When you listen to the end of it, she said, we did not walk in the rain. We did not walk in the poo-poo water for that nonsense. We didn't walk in it for it. She's hurt. She's putting party politics behind her because it is an issue that concerns the young people of our country. This government campaigned against drugs. You made the whole world to understand that the whole drug issue was an issue that President Weah could solve in the trickle of an eye. Quick. That's how you made it appear. In fact, some of the officials of this current government, they blame President Weah for drugs. They say that President Weah was bringing drugs in the country, selling drugs to Jamaica. How was nonsense there? But I mean, you made that argument. There are people bought the argument. They listen. Okay. The voter, we are out. He's no longer president. He's going to America to go watch his son playing football. His son is playing for the United States. He's going to go watch his son playing football. You are in charge of the country. $19 million drugs enter the country. 3 days now, you're not able to tell who brought the drugs. But the government campaigned to fight against drugs now. And y'all just so you guys know, we know all the things. There was zero internal confusion before you could even accept to arrest that drugs. Because some beginners saw the things, some beginners said they were not compromised. That's how reluctantly you are arrested. Y'all know we know. Y'all know we know that the beginners who are on the ground, some of them refused to compromise the situation. And how reluctantly y'all came to town with it. If not, the thing would have gone. The thing would have gone somewhere else. You're hearing the mother crying. Crying.
You know how many times they gash my son? They're quitting in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass and tell us you get 6 person keeping a knee, call a knee. We care who they can be, call a fucking knee for 24 hours.
Oh no, sorry. I got carried away by this. I was always editing this. Sorry, I got carried away. We apologize for that.
How many times they gash my son? They're quitting in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass and tell us you get 6 person keeping a knee, call a knee. They can be called a fucking knee for 4 hours. We didn't sweat, we didn't suffer. We don't come in one time because they come in, just because that's it. Sometimes they gash my son, they're quitting in business. Gashing. Because of drugs, then you look at us in the ass and tell us you get 6 person keeping a knee, call a knee. Fuck me for 24 hours. We didn't sweat, we didn't suffer.
Okay. You listen to her? This is a Liberian mother. And I know she was hurt. That's why she used the F word. We apologize for that. You know, we've been doing the editing, but I just got distracted by something. You know, I got distracted by something, and the rest of it went live. We apologize for that. But hey, this is to what extent the drug situation is affecting homes, families. Families are being torn apart. The fabric of the Liberian society that is so much cherished in the African continent, for being deeply entrenched with rich culture. Today, the society is degenerating into ruins. The situation is becoming deplorable by the day. We are retrogressing as a country. The young people in this country, the young people are at risk. The youth, they're falling prey to the negative effect of drugs. Lives are being cut short. Young, promising Liberians who are supposed to contribute to the future of this country are bowing in shame. They are surrendering to narcotic products. The government is supposed to solve the problem. The government is here making caricature of the situation, Fitzgerald Biago and his man and the Stappers sitting down there, and they are lying to the Liberian people, thinking we are foolish. You arrest such individuals, you cannot call one name because you are buying time. Go tell the DEA people that we said they are buying time. You are buying time. That the people of the government are making your opposition there. When you wanted to be president, when you wanted to be vice president, you wanted to rule the country, that the people up there that will be protecting drug lords, the drugs you criticize, that will protect drug smugglers. Then you are causing all in the country. Oh, we won't rescue the country. Joey, I'm going to go. Joey, I'm going to go. Joey, I'm going to. He said that in Europe. He said that in America, go watch his son playing football. He left the country with y'all. He left the country with you guys. Instead of running the country, you are turning the country into a drugs den. You are turning Liberia into a transit point for drugs. Imagine the drug were on the way to Great Britain, to the United Kingdom. Oh, you're not satisfied spoiling the Liberian poachering. You are taking drugs to carry to London to go spoil the white poachering. He say you arrested 6 persons. You can call one name. You're too crazy. No, you're too crazy. But Biago thing with foolish people. Yeah, man, Tappe. And this Tappe thing with foolish. Biago thing with foolish. The DA should be very, very cautious. You are not politicians. You are not politicians. You are law enforcement officers. And one representative son go bring his friend from the Caribbean and can bring drugs to the country and decide to export it, arrest that representative son and bring it over. And one senator son go do it, arresting. I told you again, I said when a teacher son, arrest the teacher son. When a policeman son, arrest the policeman son. When a vice president son, arrest the vice president son. When a president son, arrest the president's son. Why are you hiding the identity of the person? He said you arrested 6 persons, you now want to show the identity. Because you know what you want to do. It's a Pepe Kala's son. It's the person who brought the drugs and was selling the drugs to London. It's the person that Pepe Kala seller's son. Arrest that Pepe Kala's son. It's a wheelbarrow man's son. Arrest the wheelbarrow man's son. It's a fisherman's son. Arrest the fisherman's son. Why are you hiding it? You scared of a pa? You scared of a man? Oh, Biago the brave. Why you say you brave? I hate that. And then Tappe all the police in the knowledge, you know, he said I hate that. Oh, you scared of authority? Authority in your oath to keep the country safe. Which one is important? When a lawmaker's son arrests the lawmaker's son, he's not above the law. He got no right bringing drugs to this country. You hear me, eh? When a senator's son arrests a senator's son, he got no right bringing drugs to this country. When a president's son arrests a president's son, he got no damn right bringing drugs to the country. It's a Richard Kunson, Richard Kunson. He got no right bringing drugs to the country. Whoever that person is, whoever their father is, whoever their mother is, arrest them, expose them. Why are you keeping it? You making us look foolish? Well, we already know. Oh, we already know. The more you take time, like, the more the whole news will just be getting outside. So y'all keep playing fun. After 72 hours, are you not afraid that the legislature has picked it up? Interesting that Richard Kun legislature, so I'm not going to say more. But the fact that Mama Breach, Representative Mama Breach, found the courage to raise this issue on the floor of the legislature is an indication that Liberians are not foolish. Yeah, the woman, yeah, what she said.
This issue is very important to my colleagues. Few months back, I could say almost a year, a female was arrested with drugs, and the picture ran away from the airport was being printed everywhere and the knee was flared up. Today, we have a consignment of drugs. Let me give you a picture of the scenario. I was at the airport on Monday. These drugs that we're talking about here is not that it was coming in the country. It was in the country, it was being cargo to ship on Brussels. This is the picture. The drugs were here and they are made with cargo to go on Brussels to leave the country. So we even got hospital, stay here. Then the DA come to us. It's almost more than 72 hours. The person that carried the drug, they arrested the person right there. And they gave them the link of the people that brought it and the people, the place they sending it. And they come and tell us they still investigating. They can't leave the person. That is deceptive to the Liberian people. We can't consider it. Disciplinary. Mothers are crying every day because they cannot get nothing out of their children. The Brussels Air, the airport authority, the joint security that raided this particular thing, they must be made to sit here to us and tell us who are the big hands again that behind the thing that they concealing it from the Liberian.
Oh yeah, who are the big hands behind it and they're concealing it from the Liberian people? That was a last, line. Representative Marvin Bridge-Mensah, that was our last line. Who are the big hands behind the drug issue that they are concealing it from the Liberian people? Your PPO, Smitty. Musa Belete's son, Representative Musa Belete's son, was caught with drugs in this country. He was arrested, handcuffed, sent to Saw Beach. The last time Prophet Q went to Saw Beach, the video came up. Musa Belete's son and Prophet Q were in Saw Beach together in their orange suit. The same DA arrested Musa Belete's son and carrying the jail, Peace Belete, carrying the jail for drugs. The same DA arrested Peace Belete, paraded him, cameras, the press, everybody went there and recorded Peace Belete. You have Peace Belete now. You arrested Peace Belete. The whole country knew. Why are you hiding the one? Biago, man, you stop. Biago, you stop. And on top of you stop. The country bigger than anybody said not giving you an instruction. $19 million worth of cocaine. The bravery alone to use the airport. The bravery alone to use the airport is to tell you that they have more than our drugs sitting in Liberia. And you sit here, you say what a call? You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Six person. They go interview him and say they will say investigating. You can't listen to him. You can't listen to the DA boss. You can't listen to him.
So I'm famous enough for comment and the DCC spoke of person procedures. We want to know how many persons have been identified in prayer.
Ongoing investigation to still classify once to declassify membership. Once to declassify membership. Ongoing investigation to still classify once to declassify membership.
Okay, he said ongoing investigation is still classified. Once it is declassified, they will say, Biago, we're not foolish, man. Biago, the country boy foolish. The people can be poor. No, let me say this. The government can break the people's houses, and the president can come and say, "Go on, making new land. I want no problem." Water and sewer can stop giving water to the people for 1 whole month. When the people go ask questions on Facebook, Mo Ali can tell them, say, go for water to Simple River. I want no problem. No problem. The country can be high like iron rock, where people selling, not even making profit. No problem. Motorcyclists can pay their money for registration insurance, driver license, helmet, and everything, the government can turn around and eat the money and stop them from operating in the city, no problem. You can go to tenure position and remove tenure position holder from their jobs, no problem. You can take the Ministry of Transport driver license project and give it to Lebanese, no problem. But to think Liberian people are foolish to believe the thing you say is an insult to the intellect of the citizenry of our country. We're not sitting here and allow that happen. The people of Liberia are not foolish. The Liberian people are not foolish. They are just tolerant. And let me say this to our people. Those who think the silence of the population is for weakness, no. Liberian people are very smart. Liberian people have realized that there are different tolerance level for every government that they have had. Way when President Sali, when you protest, President Sali will go and call the BB men who can protest and get a small thing. So plenty men used to be protesting on President Sali. On President Weah, when you protest, President Weah will tell you, say, just maintain law and order, the police will provide cold water for you, they will feed you. On Joe Baga, when you protest, you didn't even spend 2 seconds on the road, Gary Como will carry people and start shooting them on you. And you're not going to kill you. So Liberians have realized that, you know what? Why should I go risk my life in front of Gary Como bullet? When the next day, they will still be in power. They break my horse, I will wait. They bring their friends who got money and use the court to take my land while I've been on for 50 years, I will wait. If they demolish my properties and the president said, go ahead and make a new land, I will wait. It'll remove my boyfriend from the government civil servant job and replace him with a partisan of theirs, I will wait. If they do whatever they want to do, I will wait and express my anger during elections. Most of the Liberian people who you see now protesting, they already decided what they want to do. Election time, they'll go there and express their anger. It is that decision when you decide to temper with it that the player knows to come from. Because they will take the time to wait for 6 years. You break their horse, they not talk. You move that. I think we got something. Yeah. You break their horse, they not talk. You move a parent on job, they not talk. You seize your market, they not talk. You break their market table, they not talk. Martin in the country, they not talk. They'll wait. They're waiting for 2029. In 2029, they will take a decision at the ballot box. It is that decision when you decide to temper with it that the place that noise will come from. That time you see pastor himself in the street and causing baba cause and doing baba things. That one I can predict. I can be clear with it. That one the police will not even have the capacity. The whole joint security forces will not even have the capacity to contain the citizens of our country if we decide to steal that election. So they will not go do this and that. To think Liberians are foolish that they will believe that you arrested 6 persons and you are keeping their identity. Biago, man, you are a trained officer. You are in charge of personnel at the police. You're a police HR now. On a part of you are HR at the police. You know, personnel, you are there doing your thing. A lot of people have respect for you. People still respect you, though. I can see that you got a passion to do the job. But political hands are calling you to tell you to do things that are unorthodox, to do things that are unprofessional, things that are not supposed to be the dealings and the operations of a law enforcement officer. Why would you sit and allow politicians to sting your white? Conor Biago, Conor Ernest Tape. Papa, you all serial manner security, Papa. Conor Tape. You all serial manner security, Papa. How you say that allow politicians to sting your white? We all know the code. We know the whole OPS you're running. We know the OPS you're running. We know all the delay tactics. We know the asset route you're trying to find. We know the different thing that you're trying to operate. I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that? Oh, yeah? Hey. Okay, I know what's up. I know what's up. Okay? And you gotta stop. It's a shame. All of y'all know who got our drugs. All of you know who exporting the drugs out of the country. It's a shame. It's a whole big shame that people trust just y'all. People trust you with their lives. And instead of you managing the country properly, you are making the country susceptible to drug trafficking. You are damaging the image of our country. The country ain't belong to y'all. You are not the only custodians of this country. When you tint the image of our country, all of us will suffer. All of us will bear the consequences. When you damage the passport integrity, when you damage the integrity of our passport, rather, when you damage the integrity of the Liberian passport, all of us will suffer because the only passport we can fly with. And that's why when you're doing nonsense with the country, we will have to call you to order. We don't say so because we won't call your names. Biago then know who brought the drugs. They better start talking. We get you guys up to this time on tomorrow. The ultimatum will be ending. We give you between now to tomorrow. The ultimatum will be ending. Now to tomorrow, out of this, the ultimatum will be ending. If you do not give us the identity, the true identity, we ain't talking about the thing you guys are being alleged to want to do. The true identity of the culprits, if you do not release them to the public by this time tomorrow, from your own DEA, the real identity will be published to the public. From your own DEA. We are a team of investigative journalists and political pundits, political talk show hosts from across Africa. Now, bro, we have a whole network. That means that other men in Montreal, other men in Gambia, Senegal, other men all. We got it. Between now to tomorrow, your own men will bring the whole information down the video. They will dump it on us. So y'all better do it sooner. Because you not do it, you'll be Montreal. You'll be publishing it in Guinea. They'll be publishing it in Ghana. They'll be publishing it in Gambia. Why you want to support the country? The give your country to manage. In 6 years' time, you're breaking all the horses in the country. You're putting people out of business, breaking people's businesses, making people homeless. When they ask the president, he said, go on making new land. Suffocating business people, increasing taxes on a daily basis. The country getting hard day by day. To add insult to injuries, you are bringing drugs to the country to spoil the Liberian butchery. Who do you think DEA will be afraid of? For we don't want to call the name of the drug handler. You think when you're going to catch you with a drug to the airport, they see meaning the whole world going to see your picture. But I be here. I be here. Hello, be here. Got our drugs. But it's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's a shame that y'all get an elephant and y'all say running behind Tabadu. This is appalling. I'm sick and tired of this country. We didn't even expect that this would be the Liberia under President Bouaka. We didn't even expect that the so-called rescue mission that was being heralded, that high will be. We didn't even expect that this would be the fate of Liberia under a quote-unquote experienced administration. We didn't think that this is where we would have been as a country. It's sad, man. It's very sad. I feel so bad about my country right now. I feel so sad about this country. I wish I had another country. I feel so bad about this country.
I can't stand no more, cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rapping stories for rap for pages. Keep rapping stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got blind people. I mean, people that in need, man. People too much in need. Come on, yeah. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories.
Okay.
There is no job, no money for hustlers.
We ought to take a break. We ought to take a break and have this particular song and keep thinking about how terrible our country is. We ought to relax. We're about to go back to the lines and talk to you, the Liberian people. It is becoming disgusting by the day. Hopelessness continues to creep on the Liberian people. The government is showing no sign of reviving things. From one disappointment to the other. Today, we're discussing $90 million worth of drugs in the country.
about the stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street.
Interestingly, our country and our people, the government is trying to make us look stupid. Oh yeah. Tell us the identity of those individuals you arrested. If not, you shut up until you're ready to tell us.
No job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish?
We're about to go to the lines.
Who do you help out there?
But again, enjoy yourself with this particular song. The country will keep giving us a lot of stress, and if we do not find means to de-stress ourselves,
how many people do you love?
We bear the greater risks.
People do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially for men. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
086 500 104.
You don't know stories?
086 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation on the People's Radio Station.
People in the street.
Yes, sir.
If y'all know what I know.
You arrested sexy mobile. We can see one. You think we look at jungle to you?
Lying people. I mean, people that in need, man.
You think we look at jungle to you?
Come on. Yeah. How many people do you love?
Okay.
How many people do you check?
Yes, sir.
How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men.
Yes, sir.
Job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men.
We're gonna go to the line.
No job, no money.
No job, no money.
No cause, no glory.
No glory in the country. Interesting that drugs they won't start selling.
We got major headlines. We got major stories.
There is no job.
No money for hustler.
No money for hustler. The woman our charity and the Zogos.
We got major stories. There is no job. No money for hustlers. I can't stand no more, but no more fool. I cannot go to school, but no more. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. I can't stand no more, but no more fool.
Yes, sir.
I cannot go to school.
Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now you tell us now where the people who you arrested. 086 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. The DA telling you the truth. You got to demand the truth. Liberians got to start demanding the truth. Representative Mohamed Breach Menza has already started talking at the legislature. It is your time to talk. It is our time to talk. We got to demand it. $19 million drugs can spoil the whole country. And when you tell you one time, and the Jordan enter, it was leaving. So you must know say it's possible they get one big horse where got over 400 million drugs in it. If they can be brave to smuggle 90 million, attempt to smuggle 90 million out of the country, it means they got big rooms in the country where got more than that amount. 086 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to the first person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm still okay. I want to say, but even this is the voice of Michelle Roussel, and I do join you for your important community along the Japan's freeway.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. You see, this is the reason sometimes when we speak these things, people look at all this seems to be they like we want to be critical. If this were happening for anybody from the angle of the opposition, especially from the TDC angle, if for example if it was maybe the KOK, the Alata, maybe the Fina Bondo, you are coming here, all the latest name around, telling their pictures were circulated on the media. But now this information of which we are receiving 19 million, up to now the government cannot come out to point out a single person, even to provide pictorial evidence of what is happening. But we want to say we are aware of their tactics because, as the writer said, at the Rabat International Airport, the CCTV footages or whatsoever the camera will look at all of the information from there with those that they will bring out to the public to show us we are not fool anymore, we are not cows. Let it come out to the public and tell exactly those guys that were caught with the judge and the big hands that are behind it. Thank you ever so much for giving me the time.
Thank you very much, my brother from Yamfatan. Let's see where this person is joining us from. Hello, how are you? Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much. This is David King, and I join you from my residence.
Where are your residence? From Yamfatan, we won't go to the next place.
Yeah, I call you from the Rouse Highway.
Go ahead, from the airport highway. Yeah. Let's hear you. From your side, the brother just from. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah. And I just tried to give you this information concerning what transpired at Manjade this morning. I went to the airport. There's a entertainment era restaurant in the entertainment era called Manja. I was sitting in there, and a lot of guys are there. So the moment we were going on in the place, and somebody said, call one other guy, and the guy said, "My man, who working here? And I said, "Don't say yo." The security director for the airport, the EG, and the DA director, the cargo handling era. They pick up 4 persons from there. So they carry and they eat it right now. So without working, that drug didn't happen. So the guy asked about who brought the drug in the country or who was taking the drug out of the country. All I go hear from that brother, he said, Tango Bravo got a drug. But the people would not call any, they would not call any. So I begin to wonder.
He said Tango Bravo?
Yeah, Tango Bravo got his stuff.
We're not going to use that person's statement as face value on the radio, my brother.
No, yeah. So just a conversation they had. So I said, and he said, but you know the last time the other one I left at 20,000, but at this satisfaction, bro, they won because if I say you are getting 15,000. But then he asked me about who are going to receive it. He said, but the man in the States. Okay, he said the guy in the States, we call one king name. He said the guy named King. I said, well, how they got my name? So and that's how he said that was the misunderstanding about the 15,000. How they got to decide to report the case.
Okay.
So that everybody came into the picture.
So we are still watching. We are still watching the situation.
Fitzgerald is not telling the truth. Fitzgerald is lying.
Okay.
He's not telling the truth. Nothing classified about that thing.
Thank you.
They just need to tell who is Tango Bravo. That's all.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? Hello,
Mr. Khan.
How are you, sir? Let's hear you. What's your name?
All right, thank you. My name is Refix Betty, and I do join you from my FDA community resident.
FDA community, let's hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, so, okay, let me say thank you for the point of discussion. But for me, I have some serious problem when it comes to the way things are done in this country.
Okay.
The issue of selective justice in the country is actually something that is carrying this country backward. When it comes to justice, the DEA, let's say the LDEA, is very selective when it comes to fighting justice in this country. Take, for instance, a recent Bucky Raw was arrested with few pieces of something that he can just consume as an addict to be, let's say, active. Mm-hmm. And his image was all over Facebook. Yeah, they were all over here with him. Media were all over carrying it. Then we're talking about drugs that worth over 19 million. So imagine how long these people have been carrying on these activities in this country. And such a judge is being arrested, and the government is trying to maybe have somebody who is the perpetrator of this. I don't think that the government needs not to tell us anything about fighting drugs. I mean, the issue of fighting drugs to the core is just a flamboyant statement. It's just a political statement that the government maybe sometimes to entice the citizen. I'm very disappointed to hear that such quantity of drugs was being arrested, and people who was in possession of that drugs are arrested, and their name is not disclosed to the public. But this time, the people should be all over here to be parading with them in the street, because that's the only way the people will not affect our children, because the issue of drugs is becoming a serious problem in the country.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear brother. We leave you right there from FDA community. Where do you join us from? What's your name? Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, kind. This is Frontier Ebenezer Weston. We say one of Liberia's legitimate owners running from Central Virginia.
Virginia, from FDA to Virginia. Let's hear you.
Mr. Khan, here's the thing is so much concerning. For a country to progress from importation stage to that of the exportation stage is very concerning. It means that the scarcity of drugs we have for what we used to import it is no longer that we got sufficient drugs now we are exporting.
Oh yeah. You don't export what you don't have.
Perfect. You see, that's how it is. So it means that we are not bringing drugs in the country again, but we are now making a drug here. And more besides, we are not just smuggling the drug through the butcher and out of the country, but we are using the rubber international airport.
Yeah, we're not hardly again.
You see airplane. You see how demeaning it is?
Yeah, we're not hardly.
You see how embarrassing it is? I don't know. When the thing came up, my whole head just confused. I don't even know. I'm kind of lack of words. The thing is just so troubling. Maybe more. They see people all over the place here. All over the place here. Anything that happens at Jogia bringing drug, that this and that. So who brought this one? Who exporting this one? Who manufacturing this one in our country? Who are made out to be drugs sufficient to the extent that we are not carrying it to Mexico? Who are made out to be drugs sufficient to the extent that we are not carrying it to England? Who? You see how embarrassing it is? Then the most funny part about it is that the DEA who took our musical icon and paraded him just because of forces that marijuana. They are here telling us that they have 6% in custody, but they keep it for what?
Oh yeah.
For what? What is the essence? Why are they doing that to us? That's a disservice. It's disingenuous to us. You don't do that. Looking at the quantity of drug over there, we shouldn't be asking you to put the people outside by now. If you can put somebody on that for just $40 quantity of marijuana, then why you keeping somebody that have drug like that on an industrial scale?
Thank you.
What is that?
Thank you.
Just so this, look, these people, my brother, we just pray for 20 to the electric boom until the from here. Thank you, man.
We leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute from Virginia. Where you join us from, sir?
Thank you. District 5, Beyond Town Hall. This is Edmond Khan, proud member of Concern Library for Justice and pushing for the return of the president. We are 2029.
Go ahead, Khan.
You know, yeah, what is so disgraceful now? During our government time, they said we were importing it. But this time around now, the rescue government is exporting. And there is no way that you can export when you are not producing, when you are not having enough. So once Liberia is exporting drug now, meaning it is being produced here, it is here in stock, like Mema said, you know. So they did not care. I'm talking Biako, you know, he got a good name, Trejero Biako. All that you think he's talking over there, Sarah Layers, Ereme, surrogates, all that to the brother, we don't need it. You can only satisfy your Unity Party people with all that your technology that you're using here. Simple question we are asking you. Who was importing the drugs, or where are the people that were importing the drugs? I mean, that were exporting the drugs out of the country?
That's right.
And the simple question we asking you.
That's right.
Because yesterday, you ran around with bucket raw. In the word of the representative, less than $40 liberty worth for marijuana.
Yeah,
you ain't got in, you parade the street with bucket raw.
Musa Bede son was parade here. He's in Swabby.
Peter Williams at the airport where he took her to the court in Magilgana. They say you cannot produce a drug, so they let her go. All of these people who heard their knee, we saw them on camera. They were not exporting this drug. We cannot know about them.
Another Liberian musician in Sierra Leone, Alonzo was arrested here to the border.
Yes.
Border in Kema.
So there is something fishy. There is some behind and not behind. We will know. We are warning them that they come out. We are getting information. You know, you will not want to allow us to start talking. We will talk. You need to come out. Tear out the behind. Or either the popular white minister, you can tell the Liberian president they want a higher than me, your ass executive marshal. When we're talking about the Banana River Union project in Lopa County, the popular white minister said they want is above me. Talk to executive marshal.
Okay.
If that's a situation you find yourself in, Fitzgerald Biako, tell the Liberian people is above me. Joseph Nyima Bwaka.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's leave you from behind town hall. Let's talk to this person. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Hey, good evening, KOK. This is Joseph calling from New York and Tomama, Liberia.
New
people gotta be bold. from New York.
Go
These
ahead.
people gotta be bold to say the truth. Look, don't hide it. We want to know where the road is leading. Just show all the road. We're all involved. Make their name known. The Liberian people need to know. When you catch those poor boys and how they call it, what kind of bunk or something bucket, y'all catch your poor people, y'all make publicity out of it. These are big people that are involved. Wherever the road leading, y'all tell the Liberian people so they will know. If it is the president, whoever it is, because one thing we know during the campaign time, somebody, how they call it, this guy told or the president met with certain rich people. If this is the kind of mission that they are on to spoil Liberia, y'all let us know. If it is any of your ministers, then the Liberian people need to know. We want to know where the road leads. Do not hide it. Don't come spoil the nation because of your self-greed. If this is where the money is coming from to build the president residential or building or whatever you're getting on, let the Liberian people know. Don't spoil Liberia because of a single person. Liberia, we need our children. The children's future is the one that will build our nation. Please do not destroy the children. If this were opponent, you now put handcuffs on them and throw them behind bar. But because there are people that you can get money from and lobby around, you don't want to show them to the Liberian people. But you got to be bold enough. The Liberian people are waiting for your call. Please let us know. God bless you all, brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there, my dear brother. Let's leave you from New York City. Let's come back to Liberia and see who this person is. Hello, how are you? How you join us? Where you join us from, sir?
Yes, calling from Johnsonville, concern Liberia for justice.
From New York to Johnsonville. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, let me tell you, as everybody just have the answer. Yes, be the foreign minister or the minister of Star, the Boaka. What say the fire process? You don't know where you go and executive marshal. Because we know who been the drug yet. Nobody to pay okay. That when they parry around with broken royal time, that family never just drug. They parry around with poor Sunday. You're going to go for 50 angle. Here's why they're exposing camera on your head. One night they said you arrest the put to the airport, the camera on your head. You're not parry around the people from Ralphie, Internet. They we are stupid. We know who bring the drug. We know who bring the drug. It's better you lose your job, you step for integrity. It's better that you lose your job, you step for integrity. They still wake up, they was pointed all the law because they are corrupt. They are program fire. It's better you step for integrity. But let me tell you, Biako, whatsoever you are doing in the country, we're not stupid. You're hiding the knee, and we know the knee. Now, bring the stop, bring the knee, and bring the trust, and we know who bring the drug. When you ask people, mom will call radio, we will call them, man. Who saw bring the drug to tell the Liberian people? The people can't fool you. They said they were coming to fight drug, but they not to Liberian people. They were producing the drug. Let me tell you that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's go back to this other person. Hello, how are you? From Johnsonville. Where you join us from?
Yeah, how are you, okay?
We are great, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Emmanuel
New Matadi, go ahead. Let's hear you. You heard the DEA, they said they arrested 6 persons, but they not caught 1 person in here. Can you imagine?
Okay, of course, yeah. But let me just give you a previous story that I know, and that is that going to be that person be a pastor that he said okay regarding the drug aspect. Yeah. One Madam Mary Boto was a FPRC, a deputy chairperson, board member, that woman, sent that kid full person with drugs. She is still a gang out of Puto Latin and let it down. And our president, that woman, even got a cartoon. She says a few guys come here arrested, and after I was doing the house maintenance, so other wife for them. They carry the cartoon, put it in the car. You have cartoon, US dollar coming to give us $10,000.
So all that information you gave me is plenty, and we cannot authenticate the true nature of it. If you're sure about what you're saying, we can send a reporter to you tomorrow, and you do the interview, and we can have all that conversation.
Okay, I'm not holding out now. I'm a political man. 2029, I'll be appearing on the ballot. Okay. So you say, report that to me,
or better say, you can even come to the radio station tomorrow. Anytime you just introduce yourself.
Yeah, I even have an appointment with the radio station to two people. I'm waiting for one of my tenants.
Okay. Until then, have yourself a wonderful time. From Matadi, let's go to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Good afternoon, people. Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you, Chief.
Yeah. I'm calling from Caldwell, Caesar Junction.
Caldwell, let's hear you.
Okay. So, people, for rescue to excuse is not far.
are the people that is controlling the government, so they can leak it all. So all the information that they want to play all of themselves in that one. So they shouldn't think that a particular thing will lead it up. They will not lead it up. They see when they leave what they want to say, when they can't, they see when they leave what they want to say, when they real names come up. I think.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother from I don't know who I forgot, but let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? I think from Matadi. Go ahead. Okay, we missed out on this person. Let's go to the international line and talk to this one. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, good evening. KOK, how are you doing?
We're good.
Yeah, I do join you from the UAE. This is Samuel.
Samuel from the UAE. Go ahead, Sam. Let's hear you.
Yeah, KOK, this is not strange to us because we once hear about the rape case and we learned that government officials were involved, and for that rape case, we did not get anything from that rape case. So the judge, that's the same thing we will do. We just pray that God save the state at all, because people who say that Joseph Boakai is making for the country to be knowing all around the world, see what happened now in Liberia. They were all on Facebook insulting the men of God. See what happened. So I just want for them to come back again to be insulted. But anyway, they are campaigning for CDC. Yeah, I know that the former president will come back to power. Thank you for the conversation.
Okay, thank you very much. We leave you right there. That's your opinion. We leave you right there. Let's go back and talk to several other callers. Maybe 4 more than we call it a day. This person, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you, KOK. I'm Abby Johnson calling for Tuporo District 4, the chairman for the Conseil Librarian for Justice.
Go ahead.
But my source, you see what I don't want to call the person me? This trust was shaped by the speaker of the country.
We do not have that evidence. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello? When you call, leave the radio. Hello, how are you? Okay, let's leave you right there and talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Good evening.
Good evening, Chief. Let's hear you, sir. Quickly, no time.
Thank you very much. This is the voice of TOP Woli. I represent the Conseil Librarian for Justice.
Go ahead.
Let the government can clear. This should not be a situation of what they were saying or cherry picking. When you parade walking around and all people in the past, it means those same factors should also be paraded in the public. It should not reach to the 19 point some million kids. The rule change. You can't change the rule of the game in the middle of the game. Don't ask for time now. In the past, you didn't ask for time. The moment it happened, we saw the picture, images on the social media. Info. So we expect nothing less than that. It should have even done way back yesterday, few days back. That those guys should have been in hip-hop, and they parade on the internet like you did to other people. The rules should not be changed now. The system has been set, then that system will continue. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you, Chief?
Yeah, my name is Adampi. I'm going from Douala Market.
Go ahead from the Keke in Douala. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, if we don't tell them, they got over 4 in this country. If we can remember that, Portugal is one of our biggest musicians.
Oh, yeah.
You hold Portugal with drugs, you pass it all around on the street. You want to get everybody that's bigger up here. The point. I mean, who is for the church and where is the church point? How can you be such a church? Let's give them. Okay? I don't know for the young when I think the church and people with, yeah, how much do we have in that? What do we get out there back now for 3 years? That is what we are.
Yeah. Thank you from your KK in Douala. Let's go to the other person. Hello, where you join us from? Quickly.
Good afternoon, your listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm J.J. I'm living in the person now. I'm calling from Broadway.
Go ahead from Broadville. Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, okay. And the deal come on, I don't know, I didn't get any certain no, maybe let's be our way. Yes, to the Chocomo, you're going to enter the airport, the port airport, airport in a bono. They come to George Vietnam. You didn't get anybody there, right? Somebody just said it, the past government, one official, one 2% past government, then the following village George Vietnam.
At the end of the day, judge in the country, the judge coming in the country, someone told like that, from Mexico, and then I don't know. And like that, from Mexico in Africa, and the position judge is telling the whole African country or other European country or Mexican country, and then I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's take the last caller, then we call you a day on this edition. Go ahead. You're the last person. Hello.
Yeah, how are you? Okay.
We're great.
Okay, I'm Margaret calling from Steven Tobo Estate.
Steven?
Okay, want to know who brought the drugs in this country?
Yes, sir.
I want to know how the drugs entered this country.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not politics. No politics. They keep for politics. This is not politics. I can remember a few months or whatsoever ago, the women of this country wore black and they walk in the street protesting for jobs. Now those women should please get back in the streets and protest for jobs. Because our children are still dying. Our children are still in the streets. They are still being struggles. In the sad, old men were killed, were drowned in the water because of drugs. Oh, yes.
In the St. Stephen Tower, I remember. In the St. Stephen Tower, I remember.
Oh, yes. Yes, okay. Yes. Yes. So we want to know who brought the drugs. We want to know. If the Philawana brought the drugs again, then they can also get inside the Philawana. If the Damasco brought the drugs again, then they can also get inside the Damasco. Oh no, we don't want this again. They must tell us, don't set people that they say they got in custody. They must bring those people to court. We must know. This is not. Don't say Weka and his single fears. They will not tell us that they will step up the country for us and they will free. Give us enough and a fair opportunity. They will not happen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We leave you right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We leave you right there. We take Man CC. You're the last caller, ma'am. Go ahead.
Thank you. I will enjoy my call. Thank you, CLC, for having me on your show today.
Quickly.
So we're coming for Waka. That's our thing. We are meeting. Already say 10 years of Bambu yet. What I have Waka and super. That's what we're coming out for them. Thank you. You don't leave or leave. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. We leave you right there. And that's how we're going to call it a day on today's edition of the program. Remember, the country of Liberia is retrogressing. We have to save it. We have to save this republic. We got to.
I cannot go to school cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today.
Okay. We gotta go.
I read the news every day.
The Liberian people are concerned.
Now.
The lady from Stephen Tubber made it clear. Who's bringing the drugs? Who is the president?
Is it based on presidents?
Is the president from any other side of the divide?
Is it based on...
Let us know.
Tell me, we got major headlines.
That president's son.
We got major stories.
That vice president's son.
There is no job.
That speaker's son. That motorboy rider's son.
We got major headlines.
That market woman's son.
We got major stories.
Now whose son brought the drugs?
There is no job. No money for hustle.
Why is Biago silent?
Take a cup.
Why is Ernest Tappe silent?
In the ghetto.
We gotta know. We'll return here next week on Monday with a lot of inquiries. Too many things happening. The country of Liberia is noted for being a peaceful place.
Since the daddy went to
not New Mexico. Don't try us. Don't spoil the place. Don't make the place into a war zone for drugs.
Education.
Until then, have yourself a wonderful time. Biago and Tappe, get ready. You gotta tell us what's happening to the drug situation. We need names. Stop telling us about 6%. We need names. Don't go by arresting me. Passerby. Bring the traffickers. Bring the exporters. We leave you here in the safe hands of Anthony Stevens. Until then, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye bye.
No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No love for women.